Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a new pick a card for you guys. Before we get started, just a few things I wanted to throw into the intro before I just jump ahead. So the first thing is, if you guys are interested in personal readings, my book is still open. The description box has my Etsy link, so you can click it from there. And the other thing was that I think I've been doing like one video or reading a week or two. I've been trying to do it at least on the weekends on here, but I am on Instagram and I have been trying to post more pick a cards. So if you guys are on Instagram, you can follow me under the same name of Sincerely Luminous. The only other thing I did want to mention, I've had readings with people in different countries, so I wanted to do a little shout out to the countries of Greece, Spain, the Netherlands, and Australia. I have done personal readings, and these aren't the first, but these are the ones that I've done in the past week. So thank you guys, and hello to all of you out there. So thank you, and to those of you that have booked personal readings, I am still working on those, so if you are waiting, I will be getting to yours as quickly as I can. But on to this reading, and this pick a card reading we are doing, how are they currently feeling about you? So just quick energy check in to see what they're feeling, what they're thinking, kind of going and see what the cards will reveal. So pile 1, you guys are the volleyball. Pile 2, the UFO. Pile 3, it's a Luigi. So Luigi is back too. Timestamps you'll find in the description box. In the comment section, meet you guys at your pile. Hi pile 1, welcome to your pick a card reading. You guys are the volleyball pile. If you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. To those of you subscribed, thank you guys for your support, it means a lot. Today's pick a card reading, what are they currently feeling? So we're taking a look at the emotions. Not really, I guess, what they're thinking, just what they're feeling. Everything is sorted out. If you guys skipped the intro, again, personal readings are still open, and I am on Instagram if you are over there, so if you want to follow for more readings. So let's get to it, right? I just gotta figure out where I put the tarot. So I'm gonna start with tarot, then we'll add in your oracle cards, pile 1. Find out how your person's feeling currently. Right. So we have the Page of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords. Oh, wrong card, you guys, wrong card. Let's put that one over here where it belongs. 7 of Cups, the Magician's up here. Powerful card. We have the Ace of Cups and the 8 of Staves. So they do seem to be quite a bit in their emotions, pile 1. Let me just take a look. Your person wants to come forward with an offer. For some of you, a lot of you, possibly an apology at the same time. And they're like playing it out. They're thinking it over. You know, they're just thinking of how it's going to go, all the little details, and just kind of almost rehearsing it in a way to make it where you're not going to reject them. And of course, though, it is something that is present. It is something that they're aware of, that you might reject them. So they have all these different ideas of how they want to do it, and they're playing it out in their mind. That's really what I'm getting here, how they're going to say it too. And that's really what's coming up. And then the second part, though, give me a second, you guys. For some, it's that realization that they were ignoring, that they were not really being honest with their feelings. I feel like the feelings they have for you, though, because I was talking about kind of the apology, so there's those feelings of guilt and sadness, really. It's what's trapping them. So they're in this cloud of thoughts, kind of thoughts of negativity, because here they are with this Ace of Cups, wanting to show and give you their cup of love, right? That's so overflowing and so beautiful and everything. But at the same time, you can't just release the past, right, without acknowledging it, because then it's just like that elephant in the room, no matter what you guys do. So they know they have to acknowledge it, but it's kind of like they're just trapped because they want to admit their feelings and they want to express to you how they've been feeling. But it's those fears coming through, right? Not really knowing, again, how are you going to react? But we have this magician here wanting to have, not only to manifest this new opportunity with you, this new beginning, but finding that strength, that self-will, I guess, is that the right phrasing? You know, that power, that inner power themselves to make it happen, to make it a reality, because they know that really it is up to them. They know the ball's in their court, and in order to have you back in their life, they have to come forward with communication, and that's where this Page of Pentacles and this Eight of Staffs with Eight of Wands is coming through. Let's get a look at the rest of the cards. Oracle cards is what I should say. I don't know how I'm going to lay these out, you guys. I think I'm going to put these down there, and that's how many. Yeah, you know, I didn't think it was that many. I'm like, oh, I'm only using so many decks. And then now I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, I guess I used a lot of cards after all. I guess I was wrong. Oh, well. Okay. We have kisses. We have trust. Energy block and soulmate connection. Sensitivity. I don't know how I'm going to fit these. I don't think these are all going to fit, you guys. We'll figure it out. Denial. I keep telling myself it's not over. That's the deck from Bridget Rowe, Divine Essentials, by the way. And then we have, I don't remember the deck, this deck, but it's another tarot reader deck. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. I mean, that's it, right? That's what I was just saying. So it kind of sums it up. We'll read the messages once I get to it. I don't want to reveal everything just yet. Look at that. We made it work. It all fits. All right. So what do we want to start with? Pile 1. Your person is feeling like you don't trust them. They know that they have to earn your trust back again. And what they have done in the past, there's two parts to the energy block card. So what they've done in the past, those actions towards you, has caused a block, right? It has caused this hangman kind of energy where nothing is happening. It's just standstill because there is a big block. And until this communication happens, that block is going to stay there. Then the second part of this energy block, your person has the energy blocks, not just from what they've done to you, but what they've done in the past, because what they did to you is just a reflection of their past. I guess that's one way of looking at it. I hope that makes sense. So that's where that's coming through. And then the sensitivity, I feel like they're very much in their emotions. The Ace of Cups, I love this deck's version of the Ace of Cups. Sorry, that's my phone. But it's a beautiful card, and just, you know, that's what love's supposed to be, right? It's supposed to be just beautiful and flowing, no blockages. It just flows. No one just stopping it. Just, that's like unconditional love in a way. For some of you, your person does have unconditional love for you that they're becoming aware of, which they didn't before, but now they are. But these feelings that they have, we have 2 cup cards, and then we have the Magician, which has all of the suits of tarot, and the cup is up there. So we have about almost half of these cards of tarot are about their feelings, those emotions that they have. And so they're here, I feel like they're sensitive. It's a little bit of taking that hit to their pride and ego, because they know if they really do want you back, they have to be the one to come to you. It's not going to be where you're going to come to them. So they know that they have to. So they're kind of just, you know, in that sensitive, like, I messed up, and then also their ego is bruised. So it's just all these little wounds coming about that are coming out, and really that's needed though in order to clear that energy blockage that is up there. And then Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Yeah, they're opening up to the feelings that they have to you, is what I was getting with that. And then in denial, they tell themselves it's not over. There's still this hope, this glimmer of hope that you will take them back. Pile 1 is what we're getting with that. So I keep telling myself it's not over. In denial. So some of them, they might feel like they're just really in denial. And others are just like, no, it's not over. I am going to go after them kind of thing, you know, and get on that. It's like that Knight of Swords energy just dashing through to get to you. The other card, so I did this one at the bottom, so that's where I'm going to start. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. So that was the overall energy that we had up here, right? So that just pretty much summarizes it very beautifully and perfectly in a sentence. I'm committed to someone else because they don't challenge me. Oh, okay, so take it this way. The way that I've read these cards, you guys, it is not exactly just how it's worded, because these are still oracle cards, is how I see it. So it might have been in the past they committed to someone else because they didn't challenge them like you did. And that's kind of what I'm getting. That's more of the past energy. For some of you, maybe they are still with a third party. Take it how it resonates, you guys. So it might be that was the past energy. They went down a different path with someone else, and find out, of course, the grass isn't greener, and now they're like, tail between their legs coming towards you, but they're kind of like in this wounded energy because they know what they did to you. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. So yeah, if this was runner energy for you, pile 1, you're a person, again, they're more receptive to the feelings and letting them flow with the Ace of Cups. And like I said in my personals, and I mentioned it before, to me the middle column is always the strongest energy. So they're feeling a little trapped, a little unsure. They're kind of making up stories. I mean, you see over here, they're fantasizing, dreaming, trying to make sense of things, trying to play things out. So eventually when you overthink, you just end up in a hole. And that's kind of where they're at right now. Well, let's get to the rest of the messages. I have other priorities I need to focus on right now. So that's another part of it. So not only are they in this mental prison, they have other things they have to take care of before they can come towards you. I want to show you how special you are to me. And I think that's part of the Page of Pentacles. Even though the pages, it's not as a big an offer as a knight or a king, it's still like they want to do something, some type of a gesture for you. I'm tired of hiding and denying my feelings for you. Let's have a conversation about us. I don't want to hide anymore. I want to be with you. So yeah, your person, to get this deck and then this one about hiding, your person was a runner. They were hiding from you. And lo and behold, they're the ones wanting to come towards you and manifest something. So that is what I have for you, pile 1. I hope this resonated. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Share, like, subscribe if you're not already. Again, personal readings are open. Link is in the description box. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and click on the bell icon so you get notified when I post another pick a card. That's what I have for you, pile 1. Hope to see you on the next one. Bye. Hi, pile 2. Welcome to your pick a card reading. If you guys are new to my channel, hello, welcome. If you guys are subscribed, thank you so much for your support. It means a lot. Today's pick a card reading is, what is your person's current feelings? How are they currently feeling? This is the time of this reading, so whenever you see it, that's when you're meant to, because that is when it's going to resonate for you. That's when it's going to make sense. So let's get to it, right? I don't have anything else. I was trying to think if there was anything I needed to bring up. I don't. Again, I do have personals open. The link is in the description box, so if you guys are interested. But let's go ahead and get started. Let me get your tarot cards out. Some of these look the same. Okay. I think I grabbed them all. Alright, so let's see, pile 2. How is your person currently feeling? The King of Pentacles. The Three of Wands. Wow, we have a match. The King and Queen of Pentacles. have clarifiers. But really, it's like the king is waiting for his queen. You can see how he's kind of looking off to the side. I mean, they're kind of just, it's not opposite directions, you know. It's not where the queen is first and she's looking off to the left and the king is facing the right. It's like the king is turned to the queen, kind of like not really wanting to be noticed. So your person might be watching you and you may not even know it, pile one. They might be keeping an eye on you on social media, but it just feels like they're just kind of waiting for you to come back almost. But let's get those clarifiers, right? And so we have Justice, Judgment, and the Three of Cups. I'm not trying to get it perfect and it's not going to be. I'm not. Okay. So your person does want to be there for you. It's where there was an imbalance in this connection in the past is what they're feeling. They're feeling that they weren't really fair to you. The King of Pentacles is a step below the Emperor. But look at how much green he has. Okay, so I know with tarot, it's like, oh, this card means this and this card means that. But when you're an intuitive reader, you read the cards with the energy that you're picking up on. So what I'm getting with the King of Pentacles right now is that he's, or she, it's, you know, take it how it resonates. Your person is feeling like they had all this to give you. Green is associated with the heart chakra. And it's there. It's almost like your person is, I don't think selfish is the right way, but the right word, but I feel like it kind of explains what I'm trying to get at. That they weren't as giving to you as you were to them because they have all this. It's kind of like all this is because of you. You gave them all that love. You gave them all that attention. You gave them the praise. You were the one texting them, communicating with them. You were the one who was just devoted, pile two. And now your person is overflowing with all of it, or they were in the past, but they didn't give back to you. So this Justice is wanting to make things right, wanting to give as much back to you as you did to them. Pile two, it's like it's one of the cards that I have, and it's that I use for the advice cards, but it's where you give. You have to allow yourself to receive now. You have to allow yourself to get back what you've given. You have overgiven is really what I'm getting here. So it's time for you to give back, and your person is aware of it. And then we have the Three of Wands and Judgment. So it's, I don't know why crossroads is what just kind of came to me. But I do feel like for some of you, yes, your person is feeling the distance between the two of you. And they're feeling like you're the one who made, you made your decision. They're aware of why you made that decision because of the past energy where things weren't balanced. Now it's like this longing and missing for you and feeling at a distance regardless of how far you really are. Some of you may be in different countries, different cities, but emotionally they feel so separate from you. So there's a big separation because of Judgment, and it's like knowing that their past actions is what brought this about and what made it happen. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So of course this is only energy. It is not reflective of male, female, gender, because we all have masculine, we all have feminine, right? So with the Queen of Pentacles, your person sees you as this grounded, successful, abundant, loving, caring, nurturing type of person, but also mature. To me, the Queen of Pentacles is the most mature out of all the queens because she's that step right below becoming. The next step up is Empress. So she's almost there. And you have grown. They've seen you grown into this beautiful woman or male, whatever the case is, but they've seen that and they just want to celebrate and have good times for you. Yes, for some of you, and I'm gonna say it because it's what's coming through too, for some of you, they know they put you in a third party. They put you on the back burner. whatever responsibilities they may have had. If it wasn't a person, whatever other projects they may have had that really helped to create this distance that made you feel so apart from them, they are aware of that too. So take that if it resonates. If not, it's really where your person just wants to be able to celebrate with you, have good times, and not be at such a distance and feel so apart from you. So let's get to your oracle cards, pile 2. How did I do this for pile 1? I'm trying to remember. I was like, oh, I'm only going to use so many cards, and then before I know it, I'm like, oh, I guess I used quite a bit. So we have engagement ring, romantic feelings, healing, infinite, I promise I'll never let you go. That is the Bridget Rowe deck from Divine Essentials. And then this is another deck, and I don't remember who it's by. If you guys know, let me know, because I don't remember. We have, via phone and show more respect. And did I miss some for, no, I didn't. Okay, I was thinking for pile 1 if I missed some cards. All right, now I remember how I laid this out. So I'm not going to read these. These are messages as well. And I'll read them, and if you see them, that's fine, but I'm not touching on it just yet. Okay. The show more respect card to me is what kind of just is that bow on the present for what we were just talking about with the tarot cards alone, because they were just kind of like take, you know, it's an ego boost. They're enjoying that attention and that love and all that you were giving to them. It made them feel good, right? But we have, I self-sabotage this connection. So for some of you it was where there was that third party, and I feel like that's where that's tying into this card, where they kind of were looking, you know, they didn't take you as seriously. I feel like they kind of just took you for granted, thinking because you were so loving and so kind and nurturing that you were always going to kind of be there in a way. And now they see that they self-sabotage that because you ended up showing yourself self-respect, because they didn't give you the respect. You stood up and you know, stood up for yourself is really what it is. And they're realizing now that this other person doesn't even come close to you, pile 2. So there's that, you know, this judgment and justice. Those two are big cards. And it almost feels like maybe they're possibly getting karma. Some of them might, not all of them, but some of them might be getting karma for what they've done to you in the past. I want to jump over here before I finish these cards. So we have engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. We have eternity, and then on this card we have infinite. So it's kind of like wanting that forever with you is what they're feeling right now, wanting to be with you, realizing where they've gone wrong, understanding why you left, how they impacted this connection, and wanting to just have good times with you again. And with some of it, you know, for some of you, the engagement ring is where they do want to commit now. They do want to come forward. They do want to be with you and not have other options or be too focused on other things, distractions, interferences, whatever applies for your connection. That's what I was getting with that. They have romantic feelings. They do care about you. So if you're wondering about that, they do. They're aware that they have to show you more respect though too. Not just the feelings. They have to be more respectful of your feelings, because now they're feeling how you were feeling. Sorry, we have healing. So your person is feeling like, I think that you're healing from the pain, but at the same time, I think they're healing from the pain that they've caused, their own self-guilt and remorse for what they've done and what they've put you through. So that's what I'm getting with that. And then I promise I'll never let go. So now it's kind of like I want you back in my life, and this time for good. I'm not going to mess up anymore is kind of the energy that I get with that one. And then via phone, so your person wants to communicate with you. So it didn't come through too much over here, but your person wants to communicate with you. The other thing, if I feel like a lot of it is that they're spying on you on social media in one way or another, whether you know it or not. I mean, if you do, then this is confirmation. If you didn't, then most likely they are spying on your social media and keeping up with you. So I feel like it's kind of both, though. I feel like it's where they do want to communicate with you in some way. And even if it isn't like a direct phone call or text message, it might be like a comment on one of your posts. And then let's go to the rest. Let's do this one. We haven't done that one. My thoughts and feelings are all over the place. I can't think straight. I need some time to myself. So that's kind of like this energy here, because it's really reflecting on what they've done with judgment, and then that missing you. And it's when you're feeling guilty, it kind of clouds your judgment, because you're like, well, if I had done this, if I had done that, if I only, did this when they said this, or, it's all that kind of just that memory playback is what I'm getting. And I feel like this is, pile one kind of got a similar energy too. So I feel like there's a lot of reflection coming in with maybe the divine masculine. So if you guys are twin flames, but whatever the label is, whatever, or if you don't have a label, that's cool too. Let me go ahead and pause this. I know this is video. Yeah, see, it timed out on me. That's how I was going to stop the camera, but it just stopped it for me. So, okay, cool. And then we have, let's start over here. I miss looking into your eyes and into your soul. Yeah, and even if it wasn't, I feel like your person just really misses you. Again, going back. And I was telling pile one, the strongest energy for me, even in my personals, very much so in the personals, the strongest energy is always that middle column. Like, this is what's affecting it. But they do really miss you. My spirit is always with you. Can you feel me? Do you still love me too? And that's where I was saying, like, just all kind of in their head. It's just kind of gazing into the distance, like when you're just kind of lost in space and you're just thinking and thinking, looking into space. It's almost like you're not even there. You're just so lost in thought. It's kind of the energy that I get with your person. So, do you love me still? Like, another question. Like, I should have done this. I should have done that. Do they still care for me? Will he or she take me back? Will they let me in? That kind of energy. Really, more so, honestly, I don't get too much action here. I think the only action so far is kind of secret action as far as your social media. I mean, unless they're commenting, and you're one of those that they are commenting. But for the most of you, I just feel like it's where you're kind of in the dark because they're just doing it secretly. So you don't even know that they're spying on you or keeping an eye on what you're doing or who you're talking to and all that. That's really the only action I get from your pile. They're very much, I feel like, in their thoughts. They're feeling, it's like they're thinking and they're just feeling those emotions from those thoughts. So it's just like pouring out. So I feel like their thoughts would probably pretty much match up pretty well here. And then the other thing too with this, my spirit is always with you. Can you feel me? So for those of you that are twin flames and you guys maybe have a telepathic type of connection, and most of you probably do. So it is where they're kind of wondering, like, I'm still with you. And it might be that that's more of the 5D part. And then the other one, I still feel connected to you, but I've waited too long to reach out. Is it too late for us? So 2 of the cards, just kind of like, is it too late? Am I too late? It's just your person is very much lost in thought right now. They're in that energy. It's kind of like, leave me alone. I'm thinking. I don't want to think about anything else. It's really reflecting on what they've done here. Is the strongest energy for you, pile 2. Okay, so that is where I will leave it. Thank you guys so much. Hope you enjoyed the reading. Again, if you're interested in personals, the link is in the description box. Comment if it did resonate. Love to hear your guys' story. And then subscribe if you're not. And remember to click on the bell icon so you get notified when I post another pick a card. Thank you, pile 2. Hope to see you on the next one. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your pick a card reading. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. For those of you subscribed, welcome back to my channel. Glad to have all of you here as always. Today's pick a card is what are they currently feeling? This is a timeless reading, so whenever you see it is most likely when you're meant to see it. And if you're subscribed, then you're meant to see it right away. If you do, if you click on it. But either way, everything is pretty much all pre-shuffled, so I don't have to do any of that. If you guys are interested in personal readings, the description box has the link to my shop. If you guys are on Instagram, I've been trying to post more pick cards on there. So even though I may not be posting on YouTube, I am posting on Instagram as well in the meantime between videos. So if you guys are on that platform, give me a follow under the same name of Sincerely Luminous. And that is what I have. So let's get to your reading. Pile 3. You guys are the Luigi. Luigi. It's a Luigi pile. Alright, let's get your cards out. Alright, so we're going to start with tarot as usual. The 9 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, the Emperor. Clarifying, we have the 9 of Pentacles, the Lovers under the Emperor, and the 7 of Pentacles. I drew that out of order. Sorry. Don't want to confuse anyone. That's how it came out. But Pile 3. So your person is feeling like you are this wish come true. You are everything. I feel like there's a lot of attraction here between the two of you. And I feel like your person is really feeling it, really feeling that attraction. You're in this 9 of Pentacles energy, so just that very sexy, independent, free, and abundant type of person, and just, it's just like a dream come true, right? That's how they're feeling. There's no other way of me even saying it, so that's how they're feeling. And then we have the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. For some of you, there's other options. They're feeling like you have other options, that it's like what's that phrase? It's too good to be true with you, right? You have everything. You check off all the boxes of everything they could have ever wanted in someone. But the problem is, they know that other people are also checking off those same boxes as them. And so there's other people who are interested. There's other people in the picture. And they're not the only one. So there's a bit of competition going on here for you, Pile 3. And with the 7 of Pentacles, it's kind of like waiting it out almost to see what's going to happen. Who are you going to pick? Not the best type of situation to be in, but that's what they're feeling. They're feeling like they just have to kind of wait it out, see what's going to happen. Are you going to pick them? Are you not going to pick them? Are you going to pick someone else? What is the case here? But then we have the Emperor and the Lovers. I don't ask about twin flames, but I could not ask for something that wasn't more clear. For the twin flames, this definitely is the twin flame column, at least. I'm not going to say the pile, possibly the pile though. So if you are, then take it how it resonates. If not, just leave it, ignore it, be like whatever to what I say on that. So for the twin flames, your person is feeling like you guys have a special connection and you are their divine counterpart. For others of you, it is where they feel like there's something special here, like they really want to share a timeless bond with you. They really want something that lasts, and they feel like you are someone who, even though this is the Emperor, and I know most of my audience is female, so probably Empress would have been better, but we take it how it comes, right? That you are this person that can be just someone that they can go long term with, to go the distance with, to go forever. That person that they can. But then we have, the thing too, though, it's like they're not sure if you feel the same way. The Emperor to me is always this stoic energy because he's very structured. He's very by the book. I get very much that black and white, like it's this or it's that kind of thing. So it might be that they feel like you're not really revealing too much of how you feel, and they're kind of confused about it. But they just kind of want to read you because, I mean, we have the Lovers. It's a beautiful card to have as a clarifier. But also, it's like the other thing too, going back to the options, because of you being in this energy of the Emperor, kind of not cold, but just, again, very hard to read, very hard to figure out. It's like, what decision are you going to make? Because the Lovers is also about making a decision, and that's with the options. So it's kind of like they're just lost when it comes to that. So that's what I'm getting, though. You feeling like you're everything that they could have ever hoped for and wanted, but they know that there's other people who feel the same way about you, and they just don't really know what decision you're going to make. What way are you gonna go with this? You know, is it where the feelings mutual, or are they not, you know, or is it that you feel, you know, what they're feeling for you for someone else, kind of thing. Okay, let's get the oracle cards. We have the dragonfly and getting to know each other. We have fairies, words. Sorry, I just had to look again. I'm so tired of dancing alone. How did I do this? Okay. Trying to remember the layout. More info needed. Deepening bond. I will read these cards once I get to them. I was just remembering. No, you guys don't have. I was trying to see, for some reason I was thinking, oh, you have 2 9s there. So for those of you seeing synchronicities, there you go. I didn't even think about it for the other piles, but for some reason I just thought about it for you guys. So if you're seeing 9s, alright, I'm going to start here because this is where I got, like, this kind of just very much tying into this. So what I was getting with this, it's like they're feeling like they can't really do much because they don't know where you stand. They need more info. They need to know where you're at, if you are on the same page as them, before they do anything. So that's where that, again, hard to read. And then more info needed before this bond can deepen. It's kind of like your person doesn't really want to overdevelop feelings for you, and the scenario, if the situation is that you don't care about them, if you don't, you know, if you're more interested in somebody else because you have, you know, several options for you. But even if it is where you're like, well, I don't have other options, I don't know. Okay, this is a general reading. So for some of you, it is where you have multiple options. If you don't have multiple options, to your person, the way that they see things, this is coming from their point of view, okay? So you have to remember that in these. Sometimes when we're doing it, we're giving the information, but it's coming from your person's point of view and not your point of view. So just kind of keep that in mind. So, you know, you're like, but there's no one, there's nothing. To your person, it may seem that there's others. So just kind of look at it that way. Just kind of put yourself in their shoes, I guess. You know, but every scenario is different, so just take it however it resonates. But just wanted to throw that in there because I know some people are like, I don't have anyone else, right? Alright, so let's move over here. I wanted to get that out of the way because that was just like, as soon as I saw it. So we have the dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adopt, change, heal. So maybe your person is finding out that there's other people in the picture. Maybe your person's finding out, you know, wanting to find the truth. But then we have dragonfly. And the dragonfly is about luck. So hoping, feeling like, you know, not only are they lucky to have found you, but wanting to be the lucky one to get to, you know, be chosen by you. And then we have getting to know each other. So your person really wants to get to know you better because what they see is what they like already. And so they just want more, you know, it's like you get a taste of it and then you want more. So it's kind of like that kind of energy is what I was getting here. And then with words, I do feel like your person wants to communicate with you, but I feel like this, I was telling the other piles, the middle column is always the strongest energy, whether it's a pick a card or whether it's a personal. For me, it's always the strongest energies. So your person wants to communicate with you, but this holds them back. Because if they feel like there's someone else, so they're kind of waiting it out. That's why there's no movement. And then we have, I'm so tired of dancing alone, depression. So your person, I do feel like, probably has deeper feelings, or feelings that have developed, and kind of sad. They're feeling sad because it's like, for you, you're it, and yet for you, you have the world, you know, that people would offer you. So I think that's kind of where your person's at with that. And I see the violin and I just think of sad violin music, you know, especially with depression. I don't know, I just see like sad music and just trying to be, I don't know. I'll leave it there. So let's go back over here. I have pain and issues from my past that I haven't dealt with. So maybe that's part of the reason. So if maybe your person has been in a situation in the past where there was multiple options, or there was a third party or something like that, or to me, this pile kind of ties into abandonment and rejection. So those are kind of the issues that I'm picking up with that card specifically. And this would be a trigger. Okay, so that's why, you know, I don't want to go off on healing and all that, but that's why we say it's important to heal, because if you heal those triggers of abandonment and rejection, if there's other people in the picture, you're like, okay, cool, let me go on with my life. Whatever happens, happens. You know, that's kind of all it is. I don't know where I stand with what your feelings are towards me. Yes, okay, I gotta say it. In all of the piles, whatever, one of these messages down here completely just told the whole story in one sentence, you know, and here I am talking for hours. No, I'm not talking for hours. But it is where your person doesn't know where they stand with you. And it's kind of waiting and seeing. And then again with the Emperor, that stoic energy that just, you're so hard to read, you're hard to figure out. It's like, are you talking to other people, or is it just, you know, you're busy with other things, all that stuff. You know, the imagination can create beautiful things, but it can also create a lot of stuff that doesn't help us in the long run, right? Please don't leave. Give me a chance to make it up to you. I feel like this might only be, for some of you, this message, sorry, you cut me off. This whole message will apply only to a few of you, to some of you. I feel for the rest of you, just because it says the whole message, it doesn't mean that the whole message has to apply or resonate. I feel like the please don't leave, it's kind of like, please don't leave me for someone else. Please don't choose someone else. So it's that kind of energy that I'm getting with that card. Over here, your silence feels safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. Yeah, and so these two tie in so beautifully. So going back to what I was talking about, the triggers. Because if they're afraid that you are going to abandon them, or they're afraid that you're going to reject them, it's easier just to stay away so that you don't have that opportunity, you know. So it's not to say that you guys are bad pile 3, or, you know, have that kind of intention, because you're watching this about your person, obviously. But again, this is from their perception and how they see things, right? So everyone has their own point of view on it. But it is where it's safer to them. They don't want to get hurt. And they haven't completely healed. So it would just add on more. So this person does need a little bit of healing. I feel like you're on the other side of my every breath. That may or may not resonate for everybody. What I was telling the other piles is, you know, part of it might resonate, or it might be like past energy. So they might still be kind of waiting here because maybe they feel like there's something more, you know, that there's a possibility for things to deepen because of what they felt. So take this card however it resonates. Sometimes, I don't always recommend it, but sometimes you got to twist a message around just a little bit, not a lot, but to get the point across where your person's thinking that and maybe not the same wording, right? I'm in love with you and I'm ready to take action. I want to build a beautiful life with you. So you guys, that's a very beautiful card. Are they all in love? I don't know. You know, again, going back to what I was saying about the messages. But they do want to build a beautiful life with you. They see, I mean, we have the lovers. Duh, that's what pretty much the Lovers kind of summarizes it, and the Nine of Cups. Your person is feeling like they want to be with you. They just don't know if you feel the same. Do you want to, you know, are you being entertained by other people? Are you entertaining other people? What's the scenario here? Is it where you're just, maybe they're waiting on you, you're doing other things. Maybe other people are just fighting for your attention, and maybe not romantically. Maybe you're busy with school, maybe you're busy with work, some type of project with family, and maybe that's what they're kind of waiting for. So take that how it resonates, you guys. But that pretty much summarizes it. So I don't see too much action. This is a waiting pile. I know you guys don't like it. The Seven of Pentacles to me is always, it's my divine timing card. So they're kind of just letting things unfold the way that they're meant to. And they're just kind of, I think, kind of confused. I think they know where they stand. They're just confused about you and what's going on. So pile 3, that is your reading. Again, if you guys are interested in personals, the link is in my description box. Comment, love hearing guys' story. Subscribe if you're not already. And again, my Instagram link is also in the description box. I'm under the same name, you guys. So if you're on Instagram, I've been trying to post more pick-a-cards on there too, even, you know, between videos. So if you're on there, check it out. And subscribe if you're not already, and remember to click on the bell icon so you get notified when I post another pick card. Thank you, pile 3. Hope to see you on the next one. Bye.